this is Charlene. We are going to simplify this expression using the distributive property. So the first thing we're going to do is try to eliminate the parentheses, which is what order of operations tells us to do if we're combining and simplifying expressions. We're going to distribute this fraction into the parentheses, which means we're going to multiply it into the parentheses. So let's go ahead and do that. 7/8 times 4/5. Well, 7 times 4 is 28, and 8 times 5 is 40, and that is an x term. So we'll put an x right there. That's supposed to be 40. Okay, and then 7 times 16. We're just going to go ahead and do this, put it out there like this instead of trying to figure it out just yet. We'll reduce that here in a few minutes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and distribute this fraction into the parentheses, which is the same thing as multiplying it into the parentheses. So we can eliminate the parentheses. So this one is going to be 3 times 1 plus 3 times 1 is 3. 5 times 2 is 10, and that is an x term. And then we're going to distribute 3/5 times the 10. So that's going to be minus 3 times 10. 3 times 10. And 5 times the invisible 1. If you remember, there's an invisible 1 both here and here that helps us to keep it straight and remind us that those numbers are in the numerator. So 5 times the 1 is going to be 5 in the denominator right there. Okay, so at this point, we're going to just reduce all our fractions. So this 28/40, I can just kind of over to the side somewhere if I want to. If I want to do it by hand, reduce 28/40. Well, the first thing I would do is divide them in half. So that would be 14 divided by 20, but they're both still even, so I can divide them in half again. So 14/20 would be 7/10. That should be in lowest terms. So that's what I'm going to bring down here. 28/40 reduces to 7/10 x. And oh, I forgot my plus sign right there. I should have a plus sign right there. Okay, so this one I'm going to reduce by canceling out. The 8 cancels with the 16 because the 8 fits into itself one time. It fits into 16 two times. So then I end up with 7 times 2 in the numerator. So that's going to be 14. And then 1 is in the denominator. And then I'm going to go over here. 3/10 is already in lowest terms, so I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to leave it like it is. But here I can cancel this one as well. 5 cancels with 10. 5 fits in itself one time. It fits into 10 two times. That leaves me with 3 times 2 on the numerator. So 3 times 2 is 6 divided by 1. Okay, so again, the same way that we had these invisible ones up here in the denominators, these ones can also be invisible now that I really don't need them anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as 7/10 x plus just a regular 14 and plus 3/10 x minus a 6. And now I'm going to see if I have any like terms. Well, there's an x term. Do I have any more x terms? Yes, I do. 3/10 x. I can combine those two. So what is 7/10 plus 3/10? It is, let's see, 10/10. 10/10 x, because those are x terms. The next thing I want to look at is the 14. It's a plain old number that we call those constants. We have another constant over here, -6. So what is 14 minus the 6? Well, 14 minus the 6 is 8. Okay, at that point, we're just cleaning things up. We're going to reduce things. What does 10 over 10 mean? It means 1. And 1x minus, you know what? 14 minus 6 is a positive 8. I almost messed up right there. Okay, so this is a plus 8. And of course, the final cleanup is to let this one be invisible. So I'm going to change my last answer to just x plus 8. And this is the final cleaned up answer for my expression. Okay, that is the correct answer. Hope that helps. Just click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you back soon. Okay, thank you.